I'm Edward Eways, and this is my story. I know that I started doing community work many years ago, transitioned into public speaking, and a transition to true artistry and creativity. I was blessed to see many people inspired. I was able to see people come together from all different backgrounds. Even if they didn't like each other, they came together for one goal, and that's to do projects that are bigger than us, community projects that are aimed to change people, change the world. It's like a blessing and a curse because you're constantly giving of yourself to an entire community. But was it worth it? Absolutely. I'm Edward Eways, and I'm nothing, but I'm also everything. And this is my story. I am Edward Eways, and I am here at Town Hall in Greenwich, Connecticut with the first Selectman, Fred Camillo. Fred, it's always good to see you.
Good to see you, Eddie.
Absolutely. I know about some of these Greenwich initiatives you're doing, and they're very exciting. There's one about a former president, George H.W. Bush. I would love to hear about that.
Yeah, our 41st president actually spent the first 18 years of his life here in Greenwich. And then he went off to become the youngest person, Navy fighter pilot in World War II. And he was shot down over the Pacific after flying 58 combat missions. The people on the flight with him all died. So he is a true war hero. And so we plan to put it somewhere in this middle of Greenwich Avenue towards the bottom of it, right near where the Havemeyer building is, right near what's called Veterans Plaza Park. Yeah. So that's on tap. We have to go back to the Historic District Commission for approval there, and then to the zoning, and then on to the RTM, which is our representative town meeting, local legislature, to approve the gift that we're going to get to create this beautiful statue to President Bush. And then right behind that, where the statue will be, is the Havemeyer building, which currently houses the Board of Education. It's 53,000 square feet. They only need between 18,000 and 20,000 buildings falling apart. So we want to do a public-private partnership. And we have put out what's called a request for proposal. We got a lot of good respondents. And right now the task force I put together is going over these responses, and then they're going to recommend a report to me in about 2 weeks.
Wonderful. I'll ask you a question. These initiatives that you're doing in the town, and we know about the former president, are there some other initiatives or future initiatives that you're going to be doing that you see as a legacy for the community?
Sure. Well, the Havemeyer building would be a game changer for there. We're looking at, we're going to be cutting the ribbon in a few months for what's called Greenwich Crossing on Railroad Avenue, which will be a brand new railroad station and restaurant and just a new building there, a little public park. We have the task force for a new skating rink, the Hamel rink.
That's wonderful. I heard about that.
That's on tap. We just cut the ribbon on a brand new civic center in Old Greenwich, the Cohen Eastern Greenwich Civic Center. That's been something that we've been working on for 5.5 years. Finally got it done.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. So a lot of things are on tap here in town, and just looking forward. Very exciting time.
No, it's wonderful. And being a part of this community makes me inspired. And knowing you also is a wonderful thing. We can do these type of videos, tell the people in the community what's happening.
Appreciate that.
I think it's amazing. And one more last question while we're talking. If you were to give some advice to the people in the community of how they can get involved in legacy stuff or initiatives or projects or things that you want to see done, how would they go about it?
That's a great question. So you could reach out to me or one of your representatives on the RTM. We have lots of boards, committees, and commissions on our website. We have the first Selectman has a bunch of special committees and task forces, that some of which I just mentioned, that they can reach out to us, and we can certainly interview them, talk to them, and place them where their skill sets and their passions are.
That's wonderful. I want to thank you.
Eddie, thanks so much, as always.
He's always the first Selectman, Fred Camillo, a good friend of mine, and he's always given his time. Everyone get involved in this beautiful community in Greenwich and look out for these initiatives.
Good to see everybody.